The following dramatization is based on the book Small Sacrifices by Ann Rule. It contains composite characters, name changes, and the resequencing of events. Some dramatic license has been taken in the creation of certain scenes.
Out there, listen to him. Shelby! Shelby! Let's go. Mark. What is it?
Somebody just shot my kids. There's blood everywhere.
Mark!
Oh.
Judy, call a code. It's bad.
I was trying to get help. I was leaning on the horn. I couldn't move. I just couldn't make my legs move.
What's going on?
These kids have been shot. Get me out there. He might have followed us. You better call the police. Somebody get some help!
Get well height. We're gonna need a chest surgeon.
Shauna, get Shauna! My little girl, she's in the front seat. She hadn't moved. Oh. Blood coming out of Karen's mouth. I couldn't do anything. She was choking. I was just... Oh, God, I could smell the blood. The guy's still out there. He's got a gun.
I don't know where it took place. She said it was a country road. She said the gunman might be on his way here.
I need to call my parents.
Hold on. I'm talking
I need to call my
talking
parents.
to the police. Hold on. Tell me again what happened so that I can tell them.
Somebody shot my kids. On Old Mohawk Road. He was standing in the middle of the road. It was really dark.
Mohawk
and my
Road.
kids,
Somebody was standing. They stopped the car.
All I got left in the world, my kids.
Just a second. No, don't go in there. They're doing all they can do.
Yeah, but they're gonna wake up.
Please.
I want to be there when they wake up.
Let me help you. Just sit down for a moment. As soon as the doctors know something, they'll tell you.
He shot my kids. He shot them over and over. And I keep hearing the gun. And he shot me.
I'm not a nurse, but I can put something on these and disinfect and...
I keep seeing the blood. You know, Robbie was whimpering in the back seat, and I kept saying to him, "Oh, go to sleep." And Shauna, she wasn't making a sound. And I kept saying to her, "Wake up, Shauna." And Karen was choking, and Shauna never made a sound. She never made a sound.
Come on, just come with me.
Don't touch Mom. You know,
don't go in there.
I want to see my kids.
Just fine. Just come with me. The doctors are taking care of you.
Bring the tray.
Come on, sweetheart, come on.
Stop suction. Suction.
No.
Airway.
live without my kids, Mama. I just don't want to go on living.
Don't worry, they'll be all right. They have very good doctors. I'm sorry, somebody has to fill these out.
I can't do
I'll
that.
do it.
Excuse me, Diane? Hi, I'm Detective Doug Welch, and this is my partner, Detective Marty Beck.
Hi.
Listen, I know this is very difficult, but we have to ask you some questions.
We need the exact location. The killer is still out there.
Yeah,
We
but
have to
when
set
am
up
I...
roadblocks, organize a
When am I
search.
going to get to see my little babies?
Listen, the
You know, my
doctors are doing
children
everything
in
they
there.
can.
You gotta show us where it happened.
Yeah, but my arm hurts, and I haven't even seen my kids.
Diane, we gotta find the person that did this. Now, you're the only one that can help us.
They'll radio us as soon as there's any word on the kids.
We'll get you right back here. You have my word.
There's nothing I can do. They're fighting for their lives. There's nothing I can do.
What you can do right now is to help us find him.
Yeah.
I'm Diane's father. We'll go.
Daddy. Is my car okay?
Your car?
Yeah, it's brand new. Hope it doesn't have any bullet holes in it.
Don't worry about your car, Diane.
I wasn't gonna just let him have it. Just got it.
There's nothing we can do for this one.
You've got to. You've got to.
Shelby, she's gone. She was dead when you carried her in. I'm sorry.
What about the others?
Barely alive.
You know, I woke up this morning. It was just like any other morning. I took the kids over to my mother's for breakfast. Karen and Shauna just walk on to school from there, and my mommy, she takes care of Robbie all day.
My daughter and I both work for the post office. She transferred here from Idaho around Easter.
I got off work at 3:30, and then I went to my mom's to pick up the kids.
Mom! Mom, look what we've got! Mom! Mom, look, I got you some roses. I got them from the backyard.
Got me red roses. Thank you, darling.
Mommy, can we take the kitty home?
Oh, where'd you get this kitty? I keep telling them the trouble with kittens, they grow up to be cats.
Diane, we can count on you to lock up the house before you leave.
Yeah, Daddy, I think you can depend on me for that.
Look, she's got a little white patch around her eye. We could take care of it and feed it.
Who's gonna take care of it?
Me!
Okay, you can have the cat. We took the kitten back to our apartment, and then we went to see this friend of mine, Heather. She lives in Marcola, and she has a horse. I love horses. Well, so do the kids. Okay, they were really enjoying themselves. Of course, anytime the four of us were out together, we always laughed and just had a great time. After we saw the horse, we just went cruising. You know, the kids like that. I mean, they love the scenery and the trees and watching the rapids and the river and stuff like that. Then I realized that they'd fallen asleep. What's your problem?
I want your car.
You gotta be kidding.
Crazy! My son! Mommy!
I want your car!
Oh, my car! And the keys! Go get it!
Don't let my kids die. Oh, don't let my kids die. I just kept going. I couldn't stop. I said, oh, God, help me. Just don't let them suffer. Don't let my little kids suffer. So I just kept driving and driving and driving as fast as I could. Can we go now? I want to see my kids.
Got here as soon as I could. Need the central line. Let's get a chest tube into her. She's losing an awful lot of blood. We have to stop it. Let's get her into surgery.
Good boy. Okay. Okay, he's breathing easier. Good boy. That's it. That's a good boy. That's the stuff. Hey, Josiak. No. No, I'll go down tonight.
Do you mind if I ask?
It's a woman and her children have been shot.
No.
There's no particulars yet, but one of the kids is dead. The DA just assigned me to the case. I'm going down to the hospital.
That poor woman, how terrible. Her children.
Here, look it up. Here. Go back to sleep. Okay.
Do they know who did it? The father?
I'll call you.
This is my first homicide. I'm a little nervous.
Well, you better get over it. We'll be working hard. We'll be working together. You won't have time to feel a thing.
I guess you've handled a lot of homicides.
Nope. This is my first.
No. No, not my Shauna. What am I going to do without my Shauna?
I'm sorry, Diane. There was nothing we could do. She was gone by the time we got to the hospital.
Are you sure it was Shauna?
Your father identified her. He said it was Shauna.
What about Karen?
Karen is critical. She should be getting out of surgery any time now.
Is there going to be brain damage? I don't want you to sustain her life. I mean, if she's going to be a vegetable or anything.
No. No, there's no indication of any brain damage. Robbie is stable. The bullet entered a fraction of an inch to the right of the spinal column.
Missed his heart.
Yes.
Shauna was going to be my athlete.
I'm going to have a surgeon take a look at your arm now.
Okay. Thank you. Will I be able to go to work tomorrow? I mean, they'll be depending on me. I'm new on the job.
Okay, open.
close. Good. Well, the arm's broken, but there's no nerve or tendon damage.
Oh, it hurts.
We're gonna have to operate in a few weeks to try to strengthen the arm. Your blood pressure and pulse is all normal.
I want to go to my mom's.
Well, you'll be here for a few days anyway.
I'm afraid.
They'll have police posted by your room. It's the safest place you can be.
Hey, don't say anything to my father.
Your father?
Yeah, about my tattoo. My dad knew about it. He'd kill me.
Dr. Matthews to cardiac ward. Dr. Matthews. Dr. Craig to lab 4. Dr. Craig to lab 4.
You have any children?
No. My wife's co-director of the City Planning Commission. We both have demanding jobs.
Well, this is hard. When you have children.
How could anyone have aimed a pistol at 3 little children and pulled the trigger 5 times?
We went through the apartment with a fine-tooth comb last night. They've only been here a couple of months. They moved from Idaho. We found a rifle in the .38 she mentioned.
Anything from ballistics?
Yeah, they're pretty certain we're looking for a semi-automatic .22 pistol with a clip-style magazine. We're checking out all reports on bushy-haired strangers. We've got divers checking out the river under the bridge on Old Mohawk Road.
All right, I want a complete investigation of the crime scene. I want a videotape reenactment by Diane of what happened.
Videotaped?
That's right. I want a visual record for the jury that memorializes her testimony in stone. You got the post results yet?
Yeah, Jim Peck's attended. Shauna was shot twice, left to right, right to left. Through and through wounds to the heart and lungs. She wouldn't have moved except by reflex after the first shot. Peck bagged the .22 slug that Doc took out and took swabs of gunpowder stippling and debris. There was a lock.
Welch, is there any new developments?
Hi, folks.
How's Mrs. Downs holding up?
Mrs. Downs is doing okay. What about the children?
Everybody's calling about the kids.
Karen and Robbie are stable. Mrs. Downs know about Shauna? Yes, she does.
Has she told the children?
No, not yet.
Well.
Pretty bare bones. Looks like she never got around to unpacking.
Who's the guy?
I think his name is Lou, boyfriend from Idaho. Surgeon said that she had Lou tattooed on her shoulder. We've been trying to get in touch with him.
No pictures of the kids? Karen, Shauna, and Robbie, I love you, Mom. May 13th, 1983.
A week ago. She kept saying last night she shouldn't have bought the unicorn. Got her diary in here. Most of it's just these love letters to Lou. A lot of stuff about how much she loves her kids. A bunch of articles on surrogate mothers. And looky what we have in here. Ta-da. Check the cutouts over the breasts. One hot mama, huh?
You found it in the closet down here, not up in the bedroom?
Yeah, maybe she's a little kinky.
Here.
Nothing to eat in here. Look at this. 3 kids, no food, nothing edible.
Yeah, maybe she eats out a lot.
I found something up here. What you got?
Found it on the bed. Must have missed it last night when we emptied out the rifle that we
found in the closet?
It's head stamped U, just like some of the spent bullet casings in the car.
Thousands of 22-round head stamped U in the state of Oregon. Let's give it to forensics, have them compare it with the bullet casings found in the car. I want mileage estimates from the scene of the murder. And all the surrounding fields thoroughly searched for the gun.
I don't need to tell you, we're a little short on manpower.
Well, we're all short of manpower. Just give me my report. What about the kitten?
Kitten?
Yeah, Diane said they just brought home a new kitten. And where is it?
I don't know.
Well, check it out.
Anything else?
No. Just have to remember to call my wife.
We've always felt safe in the Willamette Valley, protected. The land, the mountains, the rivers, paradise. We thought we were special, immune to ugliness. We knew our neighbors, or rather, we thought we did. Violent crime, horror, tragedy could only happen someplace else, to people who lived in big cities. Well, we were wrong, terribly
Diane?
wrong. Our innocence vanished last night with the roar of a gun, the brutal, senseless shootings of
Diane?
3 little children, and...
You found him yet?
Not yet. There are some things we'd like to go over.
Who are you? You're always standing around watching everything.
I'm Frank Josiak, District Attorney's Office.
Oh,
Can we talk about Lou Lewiston?
you've been reading my diary.
Sign a form, Diane. You gave us permission.
That's okay. I mean, I don't have anything to hide. Just don't bother Lou Lewiston. He's married and he doesn't like hassles.
So, he lives back in Greenville, Idaho, right?
Yeah. He's the love of my life. We worked together at the post office. I started dating him right after my divorce. And, he said he was going to leave his wife and come out and join us, but he never did. My kids loved him, too. They were really crushed when he didn't show up. You know, about 3 days ago, I took him out to this big field because I was really down. And they helped me. They really helped me. They were so wise and grown up. You know, it was like they were the parent, I was the child. And so I said, you know, who cares about Lou Lewiston? We're the 4 Musketeers, and we always will be. See, that's what I call us, the 4 Musketeers. Has anybody notified my ex-husband?
Yes, your father called him. He's on his way here from Idaho. He'll be here this afternoon.
Oh, I'd rather see the devil himself.
Hi, Robbie. How's a big fella, huh? Don't be scared, your old dad's here. We'll have some fun when you're feeling better. Okay. Karen? Hi, baby. Can you hear me? It's me, your dad. Everything's gonna be all right. Robbie's here, and me. Your mom's fine. You're gonna see her soon. This is really hard, man. This is really hard. Such good little kids.
Could you tell us where you were last night?
Yeah, I got electrical contracting business. Well, after work, my girlfriend and I went for a long walk, and we went over to her apartment to watch some television. And about 1 o'clock in the morning, my roommate came running over and said my father-in-law was on the phone and my kids had been shot.
Did you and Diane own any guns? Or do you know if she presently owns any?
Yeah, she got 3 guns. She got a rifle and a .38 revolver and a .22 Ruger Mark IV, semi-automatic.
Can she shoot the Ruger? Can she shoot the Ruger?
Oh, yeah. No, I showed her how to chamber a round. Told her about the clip. She just used to borrow it. I figure she still got it because it's gone.
When was the last time she borrowed it?
Well, she had it 6 months ago. Bet your damn life she had it. She got real mad at me because I wouldn't fix her stereo until we were back together. And we're always fighting, you know.
Mama?
Get out of the way. Get away from the car. Look what I got. And I don't want you here when I get home.
Now, Diane, don't get nuts. Just give me the gun. All right? Give me the gun.
Stop, you stupid idiot! Give me the gun!
Don't fight! Please don't fight!
Crazy?
Please, Daddy, don't be hurt! Don't be hurt!
What's Daddy?
Oh, it's okay, baby. It's okay.
That was hilarious. You just rolled like a loop.
Yeah, real hilarious, Diane. I gotta call the police on you. You hear me? You hear me, Diane?
So, the cops came. And hell, I didn't want to see her get in any trouble. I sent them away. Now, you see, Diane and me, we fight, we make up. And we've been together since we were 15 or 16. Hell, it's love and hate, right? I mean, she calls me when she has trouble with her boyfriends. I help her out. We kind of stick together.
And what about the children?
That night, well, they went to bed with their clothes on. Nobody got any supper, that's for sure. But hey, there's nothing new, right?
You still here?
Yeah,
You guarding me?
that's right.
I guess I can sleep easy then.
That's right. Nobody's gonna come into your room without me checking them out.
I want to go see my kids.
Sure. I'll go with you.
Are you married?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why?
I'm just gonna need someone to be with when this is over. I was just wondering. No, you press door open, you gotta press door close.
It's almost 2 a.m. They're doing as well as can be expected. We should go on home, try to get some sleep.
Yeah.
you. Do you hear me, Karen? I love you.
What about suspects?
Nope. Day 3 and no bushy-haired strangers have checked in.
Now, bushy-haired strangers are always the bad guys.
You know, there are some things that don't add up. She said the kids were asleep, then she said they were laughing and singing. She says they were shot inside the car. Evidence shows one of them was shot outside.
She was in shock. Things get very mixed up.
And why didn't this stranger shoot Diane first if he wanted the car? She was the adult. She was the one that could identify him. And hey, where was Diane shot?
Right here, where it won't kill. Hell, it won't even hurt much.
All right, let me ask you guys a question that any jury's gonna ask. If Diane shot the kids, why'd she drive them to the hospital? They could testify against her. There's no insurance on them. What did she have to gain?
Frank, her story doesn't jibe. There's no suspect. Her children are shot, and she hardly shows any emotion. And she's weird. The woman is very weird.
Don't think we can get a conviction on weirdness. What happened to the kitten?
I do not know, Frank, what happened to the damn kitten.
My dear, sweet Lou, I still think of you as my best friend and my only lover. And you keep telling me to go away and find someone else. You have got to be kidding.
Sounds to me like the lady was dumped. Yeah. Well, if he's such a great guy, how come he's not up here to comfort her?
This Lou character, he's married, is that right?
That's right.
Well, maybe his wife shot him.
Well, there's only one way to find out. We have to go to Idaho. Check these people out. We see where Diane lived. We interviewed the people that she mentions here in the diary. So? Mr. District Attorney, can you get us the money?
You go get on the plane. We'll find the money somewhere.
Lou Lewiston?
I'm Lou Lewiston. This is my wife, Nora.
This is Frank Josiak from the DA's office, and I'm Doug Welsh from the Lane County Sheriff's Office in Oregon.
You want to sit down?
Sure. Maybe, Mrs. Lewiston might want to wait outside.
She stays. Nora knows everything. I want her here.
I knew my husband was having an affair with Diane Downs. Lou and I have made our peace. I've forgiven him.
When did you meet Diane?
It was November 1981.
We were letter carriers together. She was nice, gracious. She was pregnant with her surrogate baby.
What?
Diane had a baby for another couple. She said she saw them on a talk show. Wife couldn't get pregnant, and she was looking for somebody to be artificially inseminated by the husband. Diane wrote this clinic in the East and volunteered.
Diane was still married to Boyd Paul?
They weren't living together. She went back to this clinic in Kentucky, got pregnant, had the baby. And when she came back, that's when it started.
I tell you, that was the happiest moment of my life, delivering that baby girl. The other mother was there. She had these big tears rolling down her face. She just kept saying, thank you, thank you.
What about the guy? The father?
Oh, well, he was in the next room. See, I knew he had to be close because they had to get the stuff to me fresh, not frozen. I mean, I didn't want him romanticizing about the mother who was carrying his child. Ruin his marriage or anything.
How do they,
With a syringe.
Sounds kind of sad to me, Diane.
It's not sad. I help those people. I mean, I did something good. That's what I do. I make beautiful babies.
Well, I wish I could help you in that department, but I had a vasectomy when I was 21 years old. I never wanted children.
You know what I want to be someday? A doctor. Then I could really do some good in this world.
You been to college, have you, Testa?
No. But I'm going to find some shortcuts. I'm going to work my way through pre-med and night school, and then I'll go to medical school. Mom! I've had my eyes on you for a long time, little Louis.
Yeah, little on me?
I sure have. And this time I think I'm just going to get you.
Baby, I can't see.
Oh, God, you smell good. You taste good. I wanted you for a long time.
No. Let me pull it over. I'm gonna turn over.
It feels real good.
Feels too good. I can't feel the brain.
I never felt like this before. Oh, help me. Help me. Lou. Oh, Lou.
Lou and I were on shaky ground when Diane came along, mostly because of money.
It just went on and on. I tried to break it off. I love Nora. I wanted to be with you. I just could not get away from Diane.
I'm gonna find a way, Lou. A way to build that huge house I have up here in my head. Remember the one I sketched for you? The master suite, sauna, hot tub.
What about the kids?
Oh, they're gonna be clear across on the other side. Anyway, we're gonna have a nanny.
Oh, you gonna rob a bank?
No, I am not. I'm gonna start my own surrogate parenting clinic. You know how much that couple from Kentucky paid the clinic for my baby? $40,000. You know how much I got? $10,000.
Listen, Diane, I don't want to get into anything. Your kids might come running in here.
My kids are over at the neighbors watching TV. You don't have to worry.
I gotta get home.
No.
Come on, give me my belt.
I got something to show you. You want to see?
I told Nora I was coming home, right?
I'll put your name right under the rose.
What the hell did you do?
I'm your woman, Lou. I belong to you. Any man tries to put his hands on me, he's gonna see your mark. A mark of pure love. I want you to get one, too. Right here on your arm. A rose tattoo with my name underneath.
Diane, I've told you over and over. I love my wife.
It doesn't feel like you love your wife to me. Lou, my kids adore you.
Well, I barely know your kids. They're nice kids, sweet kids. I hardly see them. I don't want to be their daddy.
I don't want you to be a daddy. I I just want you to love me and take care of me.
Are you familiar with weapons, Lou?
No, I don't fool with guns. I don't own one. I left all that back in Vietnam.
Where were you on the night of the murder?
With some friends down at Suds.
We were there until about midnight.
Plenty of witnesses, if that's what you're getting at. Look, I'm probably closer to Diane than anyone in the world. She had a gun, a .22 Ruger. I saw it in the trunk of her car the night before she left for Oregon. She shot her kids. I just know she did.
Tell me, Doctor, how's she doing?
Well, we now know that Karen suffered a stroke on the right side of her brain, probably due to the massive loss of blood. It affected her whole side. Her left arm is paralyzed. She's not able to speak.
Is this going to be permanent?
Well, she's young, Frank. I'm hoping she'll be able to reprogram her ability to speak on the other side of the brain.
You think she knows who did it? Who shot them?
I have a feeling she does, but she's traumatized. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how long it will take for her to be able to express anything.
But you'll be working with her.
Oh, yes.
And what about Robbie?
No change.
You think he knows he'll never walk again?
Frank, I think Robbie is 3 years old and someone shot him in the back.
Poor little Robbie. He's not my son. I don't know if Diane told you. No, after Shauna, she decided to get pregnant again. Ended up having an abortion. She got obsessed with that aborted baby. Called it Carrie. Said she'd killed that little child and she was going to replace it. Huh? Oh, we split up for a few months. She went out and had an affair and got pregnant with Robbie.
Is, Lou Lewiston the father?
No. Big Lou came along later after we were divorced. Oh, she was working her way sexually through a lot of the guys at the Greenville post office. Anyway, she ended up with Lou.
Now, boy, Paul, we were talking about the Ruger. The gun you think that Diane might have borrowed now. Did she ever fire it?
Oh, yeah, she fired it all right. That was after we split the sheets, but I was still around, you know, when she needed me. Diane decided to try that surrogate mother bit again. They flew her to Kentucky, but it didn't work. I met her airplane when she came back. She was all fired up. She expected Lou Lewiston to meet her.
Didn't take. I don't understand it. I've always been so fertile. It just didn't take.
Come on, Diane, don't get so upset. It's only money.
You think I wanted to do it for the $10,000? I wanted to do it because I wanted to feel like I was doing something, helping somebody. It's the one thing I could always do, get pregnant. But I'm being punished. God's punishing me, Boyd Paul. He's punishing me for having that abortion when we were married.
Oh, come on, Diane. You were young. 2 kids in diapers. We were fighting like cats and dogs.
You were stepping out on me. That's what was going on. Still shouldn't have done it, okay? Had that little baby floating around inside of me, and it was alive. I saw a picture of a 6-week-old fetus. You know what? They have arms, legs, toes, eyes. It was a human being, and I killed it.
Diane, you never killed anything.
Okay, I hired a doctor to do it. It's the same thing. Maybe I'll just kill myself. Lou Lewiston wouldn't give a damn, that's for sure.
Get back with us, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Diane, wait a minute! Diane, wait a minute! Diane! Diane, don't act like this. It gets me all worried. Let me in!
You don't have to worry. I'm just gonna kill myself. I can't shoot myself, boy Paul, but I can shoot you.
That's a .22 pistol, Diane. You got 9 shots in that gun. You think you can kill me?
Yes.
What'd you do, shoot a hole in the floor?
I gave up medical school for Lou Lewis.
Diane, you never went to medical school. You never went to night school after a couple of weeks.
I gave up everything for him. Where the hell is he now? Huh? Where is he?
So there's a bullet hole in the bathroom of the trailer.
That's right.
From the Ruger.
Yeah, the Ruger. I mean, she was always threatening to commit suicide. I mean, she slashed her wrist when she was 13. You don't think Diane shot her kids, do you? I mean, she's got her problems, but she loved those kids in her own way.
This is our break. I want you to go back to Greenville, find the bullet she shot in the trailer so we can compare it with the ones found in the car.
It's probably another dead end. Divers found zip in the river. We've searched every inch of those fields. No gun, nada.
Right, what about the suspect you brought in yesterday?
I told you, dead ends, deadbeats. Look, what are we gonna do when Diane gets released from the hospital? How can we keep her from the kids?
I'm taking care of that.
Frank, don't you ever worry about what she might do to those little kids if she gets them alone? I mean, she could run off with them to Mexico, someplace where we can't even touch her.
What about the kitten?
Oh, didn't I tell you? Big break in the case. We found Diane's kitten alive and well over at the neighbors.
It wasn't in your report.
I can't even get my shoes on. I don't know how I'm supposed to get ready for the funeral.
Here, I get it. I've been with the kids this morning.
Yeah.
I told them what was happening today.
You told him what?
I told them about the funeral. Oh, my hell, Diane. They're laying there helpless. They're not knowing what's going on.
You have no right to tell the kids anything. That's my department.
Now, wait a minute. I was talking to the psychiatrist, and she said that it was...
You were talking to the psychiatrist. Are you having an affair with the psychiatrist? You might as well. You've had one with everyone else.
Oh, that's an absolute lie. You're just saying that to justify all your affairs.
Let's get one thing straight. They're my kids. You didn't want them, remember?
Well, maybe I can't take care of them, but I still love them. And I got a right to ask a few questions, like what the hell were you doing driving around at night with 3 kids in the car?
Sightseeing.
In the dark?
Me and the kids like adventure.
Why did you stop for a stranger with your kids in the car?
I thought he was hurt. I thought he needed help.
Damn it, Diane, this is all your fault.
Don't touch me.
No, Sean'd still be alive if you stayed in Idaho.
Get out of here.
Now, what the hell's the matter with you?
Get out of here!
No, just leave me alone. I'm all right. Hold it down. You know, the policeman asked a lot of questions about you, Diane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Asked about that bullet you fired off in the trailer.
You are such a jerk. I'm glad we chose the white dress instead of the red one like I was thinking.
Yes.
Shauna was such a good girl, you know. She deserved a white dress.
You okay, Diane?
I'm trying.
I have a photographer over here. I wonder if you might want to talk for a minute.
All right.
Okay. Diane, do Karen and Robbie know about their sister?
Yes. I've never tried to keep the truth from my children. You know, I've never seen Shauna so still. Not even when she's sleeping.
How do you feel about the investigation?
Well, I'm trying not to be angry about it, you know. But it's hard. I mean, I know the police have had a week, but I think the maniac should have been caught by now.
Thanks. Thanks for...
Thanks, Diane. I appreciate it.
Mrs. Downs. Mrs. Downs, you can't go in there. Mrs. Downs, I'm gonna have to check with Frank Josiak. Mrs. Downs. Mrs. Downs.
Where's Robbie?
Oh, they've changed rooms. Robbie's down the hall.
And you? You gonna be in here all the time now?
An hour in the morning, an hour at night. I brought Karen this doll. It was my favorite when I was a little girl. I thought she'd enjoy it.
She doesn't need your doll. She has her own dolls.
Okay, Karen.
And I don't want anybody interfering in my life with my child. You understand? It's all right, honey. I'm not gonna let him turn you against me. We're gonna get Robbie back, and we'll go home. We'll all be together again. Okay, I promise. I'll get them. I'll get them all. I know what you guys are doing. Spreading lies. I hear you whispering. Nobody's gonna stop me from seeing my kids. They're not gonna be in this hospital forever, and I'm getting stronger and stronger, and I'm gonna beat this.
Please, just a few questions. Diane, how are Robbie and Karen?
It has been a very difficult 2 weeks. They say Robbie will not walk again, but I know he will. And Karen will get her speech back, too. Just as soon as I can get him home and close to me, and I can give him all the love and care in the world.
Are you frightened, Diane?
Of course I am. As long as the killer is out there running free, I'm terrified.
People are calling, sending letters from here and all over, even from other states. They keep asking why the police haven't been able to come up with a suspect. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I do not know why it has taken so long. I just know that I'm
Okay, right here.
frightened.
What about your arm?
Oh. Mom, can you take these? They had to operate on it. They had to remove a blood clot and pieces of the slug. And they had to take a piece of bone from my hip. And I have a metal plate and my arm holding it all together.
Is Diane going home with you?
No comment.
I am going to go with my parents because I'm truly afraid to be alone.
Diane Downs headed home from the hospital, but her case still has police stymied.
She's limping.
She's an actress.
She lights up the screen. The camera loves her.
She loves the camera. The moment she's been waiting for, a moment to shine.
I have this in my head, and I cannot let this image go of my little girl, Karen, staring out the rear window, just beseeching me with her little eyes to save her.
What'd she say?
Oh, that Karen was staring at her through the rear window.
It's pitch black outside. The dome light was on the inside. How could Karen see anything but blackness outside the car? She couldn't have seen her mother unless her mother was on the inside of the car. Damn, she keeps putting her foot in her mouth. It doesn't seem to matter.
Thank you.
Hi, Russell. Oh, let me take this from you.
Thank you.
Oh. Welcome home, Diane. Welcome home, honey. Want you to know that you're in our thoughts.
It's so sweetheart.
Anything we can do. Honey, everybody's just
Anything
feeling
at all.
for you. Just want you to know.
Thank you all. Thanks, Fred.
Farrah May, we are just all so sorry. And those kids, you know how we all love those kids.
I know, you just helped me so much.
We just don't know what to do. Well, I made you some potato salad.
I hope you like it. So nice. I appreciate all this so much. Can't believe all the flowers.
All these flowers.
I need to write thank you cards to everybody. Fixed up your old room for you. Nice. Come on, honey. Be good if you could eat a little. Sit here, honey. All this food from the neighbors. Wonderful potato salad. Come on, Dad, help yourself. Chicken, this ham, this salad from next door. Come on, Dad. We've all got to eat.
You think I did it?
Of course not. Oh, come on. Let's have a nice lunch.
It's all so mixed up. Sometimes I feel like I'm dead. Like I'm not here. Like the whole world's going crazy.
Whole world hadn't gone crazy. The whole world's just same now as it always was and always will be.
We've got the ballistics report. Some of the bullets found at Diane's apartment had been worked through the action of the gun that fired on the children.
Wait, hold it, Jim. Give me that again.
Take a look. These bullets, found in Diane's bedroom, were in the murder weapon at some time or another and then taken out.
You mean loaded and unloaded?
Right. The gun left marks on those bullets that are identical to the marks on the bullets recovered at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, but it's hard evidence for a jury to understand.
This definitely connects her to the murder. It's time for a habeas gravius.
No, but a jury will only be confused. Did you have a kitten like that?
I think Karen wants you to have it.
Well, thank you, Karen. This will go in my office. When I was a kid, I couldn't have pets, so I went out and dug up a anthill. I put him in a box, and I hid him under my bed. It's the truth. I was kind of a nerd. And that's a car.
We've been working on a puzzle. We've been working on remembering how Karen got hurt. She drew this car and this.
A gun.
Karen, did you see this gun in the red car here in Oregon? Where in the car did you see that gun? The trunk? Think, Karen, that night. Do you remember who was shooting? Do you think bad things happened to you because you were bad? You're not bad, Karen. You're not bad at all. Sometimes bad things just happen. Little kids can't help it. Can you draw the person who was shooting? What do you think about that person that did the bad thing?
Are you afraid, Karen?
Diane, got a telephone call. It's long distance.
Hello?
How you doing?
I'm out of the hospital. I'm ready to get back to carrying mail. How about you?
Police have been down here, Diane, asking me a lot of questions.
Yeah? Don't answer them.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. They're asking me about a gun.
Yeah?
You had a gun, a .22 Ruger, I know that.
Yeah, I had a Ruger, but Boyd Paul got it back.
Oh, hell, Diane. I saw it in the trunk of your car.
Oh, you're wrong, Lou. Think about it. I had the microwave, I had the TV, I had those red cups you gave me and a lot of other stuff. And I had that old .38, but I didn't have the Ruger. Are you and Nora still together?
Yes.
Well, she's lucky. You love her. Nobody's ever loved me. Do you?
I'm not going to answer that.
You just did.
So long, Diane. Take it easy.
Oh.
You gonna send the tape to Oregon now? To the police?
You bet I am. Right away. They've got to hear these tapes before she gets everyone believing her lies. I'm the only one who can get her to tell the truth. If she gets away with this, she's gonna be down here.
To get me?
Oh, I'm not taking any chances. That woman doesn't love. She devours.
That bullet that you found under Diane's trailer, forget it. This bullet's too damaged to give a positive reading. It's badly eroded. Half the landing groove impressions are destroyed. In other words, it's closed, no cigar.
What do you want, a signed confession?
I want the gun. I want a case that'll fly in court. You get one chance. You cannot try Diane again if she's acquitted.
Wait a minute, I gotta tie my shoe. How far do you run?
16.
Miles?
Miles. Now, what happens to the kids if we take this case to court before it's ready, huh? She packs them up, she can take them wherever she wants to.
Yeah. But they're gonna be released from the hospital soon. How do we protect them?
We present our evidence to juvenile court. We show cause why this woman cannot be allowed to see her children.
Come on, are you sure we can get that?
Look, Karen knows what happened. I'm sure of it. The doctor feels that there's a possibility that she might be able to communicate it to us. We can just keep Diane away from her.
How long before you think Karen's gonna be able to do this?
I can't press her. It's gonna take some time. The public's with Diane, all this sympathy for her. We're gonna need an airtight case. Hey. What if Diane put the Ruger in the zippered bag and she tossed it in the river? Huh? Could have floated down with the current. Maybe she put the gun in a box and she mailed it to some bogus address. Check that out. Find out what happens to undeliverable packages.
Hey, I need some fuel. You wanna get some lunch?
I don't eat lunch.
Hi. Here's a little present for everybody.
Oh, thanks.
Hi.
Some candy. I'll pass.
Hey, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute.
Hi, honey. How's my pretty girl? They been asking you questions? It's okay. Put that thing down. Look, what I found when I was going through Shauna's stuff. This little heart she made me. Look how nice she printed. I love you, Mom. You know something? I was thinking about that unicorn I gave you guys. Did I ever tell you unicorns never die? So that means Sean will never die. We're still the Four Musketeers. You're gonna come home soon, honey. And Robbie, too. And things will be normal. Look at my lipstick. We won't have these old guards watching over us all the time.
I want the guard removed from Karen's room.
Guard stays, Diane.
Do you know how it makes me feel to visit my little girl and have a guard standing there like I'm gonna hurt her? Do you know how it makes me feel to have someone listen to everything I say to my own child? My flesh and blood? Let me tell you something. They're my kids, and I love them, and I did everything in my power to save them. I rushed my bleeding babies to this hospital. You know what it was like in that car? Do you have any idea? With Karen sitting in the back and blood everywhere. The sound and the smell. It was terrifying. Robbie crying in the back. You know, he never stopped once. He just cried the whole time, real soft and quiet. He never stopped. I think I would have flipped out if it hadn't been for him. So I picked up a towel and I wrapped it around my arm as fast as I could to stop the bleeding, and I rushed here. I drove as fast as I could because every second counted. You don't believe me, do you? You're just like the rest of them. Men. Yeah. I was 12 when it started with men. Or a man. A grown-up. I think that's when I learned never to give my heart to a grown-up because they just break it. He took me for a drive in the country once. It was real hot. So he said, take off your blouse. And I was shaking all over, but I didn't. And then he told me to take off my bra. I was a little, self-conscious, so I just started screaming. I screamed louder and louder and louder, and then I tried to reach for the door handle because I was just going to jump out of the car. But he reached across and he grabbed me, and then he locked the door. And about that time, a highway patrolman came up. Pushed us over the side of the road. So I started buttoning up my blouse as fast as I could. But the cop looked in the window. He looked right at me and he started asking me questions. And you know what I said? I said I was crying because I'd been to the doctor and I got a shot. And when my children got shot in the car, I felt just like I did in that car. Trapped by a man. And powerless. Powerless. By men. I've hated men all my life. I just hate them. But I tell you something. When I wanted to get pregnant with Robbie, I just went out and I found myself a good specimen. A nice guy with good bones. And I seduced him. I knew my cycle had only took one time. Because I don't think children need their fathers. Karen knows that. She knows what her father's like. And I'll tell you something else. Karen knows the truth. She knows what happened. She saw the killer. She's the only one who can get me out of this. And she will.
What is it, the dream again? Where are you going?
I gotta find the gun.
Frank, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
How can I save the children if I don't find the gun?
Hi, Frank.
What the heck are you doing out here?
I'm looking for the damn gun. I was lying there trying to sleep, and I suddenly remembered there's a grate up here somewhere.
Yeah? Well, forget it. I just looked.
Look at us. I spend more time thinking about Diane Downs than thinking about my own wife. Diane Downs is a mental, a fugitive from a puzzle factory, a lunatic.
Yeah. That lunatic could end up getting the kids back.
Kids, we have company. Oh, come on in. You remember Cynthia and Mark, Rosalind? This is Mr. Josiak.
Frank Josiak.
This is my other son, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Mr.
I'm
Josiak.
Frank Josiak.
And you remember Rosalind?
Nice to see you.
Would you like to sit down over there? I'm glad you came to see us again.
The Slavins have taken over 200 babies and children for shelter care.
Well, we asked our kids what they thought we ought to do about Robbie and Karen, and they voted that we should take them.
Well, I don't know how to thank you enough. See, we just want to be sure that if the juvenile court rules in our favor, that there'll be a good home for them. But it's going to be a fine line, because we want you to help the kids, physically and emotionally. But none of us must influence them about what they saw that night or what they remember.
Right. We understand completely.
Mrs. Downs, a few questions, please.
What do you think of the judge's decision this morning?
We understand that the court ruled against you, and you're not allowed to see your children until further deliberation.
I'm Mrs. Downs' lawyer. If you have any questions, please just direct them towards me.
Are they going to arrest you?
Not gonna arrest me? Doesn't even make any sense.
We're going to appeal the juvenile court decision, and it won't be long before Diane is back with her kids. I can promise you that.
I lost Shauna last month. Now I lost Karen and Robbie. I'm not allowed to see my children. They're taking them to live with people I don't even know. Strangers.
All right, no more questions now, please.
Diane, some people are wondering why you were only hit in the arm.
Well, thank God I was. I mean, if I'd been shot in the stomach, we all would have died. You know what's happening to me? Could happen to any of you out there. I gave the police access to my house and to my body. I let them do tests. I mean, I even turned over my personal diaries and letters. They know I didn't do it. They're just too proud to back off. And it's your tax money that's paying for this. These cruel, dishonest, inefficient detectives.
What do they want from you, Diane?
They want me to confess to something I didn't do. There's no evidence. I didn't do it. And there can't be evidence if you didn't do something.
Diane.
Diane, can we ask one more? Let me do the talking.
No, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm just a little girl. Just me.
Honey, baby, it's all right, darling. It's okay. I'm here. Honey, it's all right. Careful. Karen, it's okay, sweetheart. You can trust me. I'm not going to hurt you. I would never, ever hurt you. Okay? You're safe now. You're safe here, Karen. Robbie?
Robbie. What is it, honey? What is it?
He hurt us, huh?
Who hurt you?
Jack.
Jack who?
Jack and the beanstalk.
Come on. Come on. It's all right, baby. It's okay. Nobody's ever gonna hurt you again.
want to trade places with me? I walked a 9-mile route today. Feel like I'm gonna die. I ache all over. I got big blisters on my feet. How are you?
Not bad. The DA called. They want you to go down and look at mugshots. But I told them you weren't available. You don't have to do anything for them right now. I know their evidence, and it's all circumstantial.
Let's get one thing straight. You're my lawyer, right?
That's right.
I hired you. So don't tell me what I can and can't do. Honey, I make my own decisions. And another thing, I want my kids back.
You'll get them back. Diane? Diane, look. Damn it, we gotta have some strategy.
Yeah?
We got the results from the lie detector test. They're not good.
Oh!
No, don't go all nuts. These tests aren't foolproof. It was a private test. No one has to know.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay away from the police department, okay?
Yeah.
Diane, yeah. I'm fit to be tied. I didn't want to wake your daddy, so I've been sitting here in the dark all this time.
It's my birthday. I can't just go to work and come home and go to work and come home. I mean, I'd like to have a life.
Did you wake your daddy? Okay. You're drunk. I can smell it on you.
There's nothing to do here but think. I don't want to think anymore.
Oh, Daddy.
Look at you. Practically naked. Where you been, out hoarding around?
Why? You jealous?
Diane. Diane? This came for you. It's from Karen. She signed Robbie's name on it, too.
You opened it? Oh, she remembered my birthday. Roses. She knows how I feel about red roses. That proves it, doesn't it? How much she loves me. Sometimes I think the only people that love me are my kids.
What if you wrote it down? The name of the person that shot you and Shauna and Robbie. If you wrote it down just for yourself, you could put it in an envelope over there and seal it.
Listen, maybe that's enough for one day.
Karen can throw it in the fire if she feels like it. It would be her secret that nobody would have to see. Do you want me to take it? Do you want me to open it?
You talked, Karen. You can talk. It's okay. That was a big step. That was a very big step.